This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.
Good evening. On the show tonight, it's her fault. As the world and many in India watch the documentary India's Daughter after a BBC broadcast, what has led to the greatest outrage is the shameful comments of two men in black robes, officers of the Indian courts, two lawyers, defense lawyers of the men convicted who are now waiting for their appeal to be heard in the Supreme Court. What shocked was the lawyers' views on Indian women, because it's echoed around us. These are views that we hear not just from these lawyers, but we've heard it from some politicians, we've heard it from some judges, we've heard it from fathers and mothers, we've heard it from policemen. And that really is the most shocking part of this documentary. A convicted rapist murderer is in jail, but what about others who have the same views? Let's just look at some excerpts.
फांसी दी जाएगी, यही लड़के हैं, गलती हो जाती है.
Was she driving herself also? So all by herself at 3 in the morning in a city which people believe is, you should not try and be so adventurous.
लक्ष्मण रेखा हर व्यक्ति की खींची हुई है. उस लक्ष्मण रेखा को कोई भी पार करेगा तो रावण सामने बैठा उसी का हरण करके ले जाएगा.
जो इंडिया में चल रहा है, बैठ रहा है, बहुत खतरनाक और बहुत अश्लील है. लेकिन ये भारत में नहीं, ये इंडिया में. कपड़े सामान्य तौर पे तो ऐसे शालीन कपड़े पहनने ही चाहिए, लेकिन वेस्टर्न क्लोथिंग मतलब जिस देश में आप रह रहे हैं, एक कपड़ा कहा जाएगा और एक कपड़े का नाम रहेगा. तो नाम वाले जब आप जाएंगी तो कुछ न कुछ समस्या तो आपको कभी हो सकती है. हम अगर मदिरा का सेवन कर रही हैं और ये भी अपेक्षा करें कि मैं 100% सुरक्षित भी रहूं, तो दोनों एक साथ तो नहीं हो सकता.
Are these views what define India today? No. It's the views of people like Nirbhay's parents, who even today when they speak with courage and dignity, make the point that this has nothing to do with our daughter. This has to do with the sick mind of the men who committed this crime against her. And they make the point that if these views are echoed again and again, what happens to the memory of their daughter? To discuss it this evening, well, I'm joined by a distinguished panel. I'm joined by retired Justice Usha Mehra. Justice Mehra, of course, headed the commission set up at the Delhi government after the Nirbhay case. Many recommendations were made by her. Sadly, no one remembers today. I'm also joined by Amod Kant, Secretary of NGO Prayas. He's also former DGP of the Delhi Police. Also with me, Manan Kumar Mishra. He heads the Bar Council of India. I'm also joined by Aparna Sen, filmmaker. I have with me also Pinky Anand, Additional Solicitor General of India. I'll be joined by different guests. I also have with me two men tonight, the defense lawyers of these men convicted. Now, everyone has a right to a fair defense. No one can argue against that. But what they said in the documentary has outraged. I would say that their views have shamed all of us. Importantly, with us tonight is also an audience of young people. Many of them are law students, but we want to hear what they say, because as the filmmaker who made his documentary said, this was a tribute to Nirbhay, but also a tribute to those who came out, boys and girls, men and women, to protest against what had happened. Mr. M.L. Sharma, Mr. A.P. Singh, we debated whether to call you for this program, because what Nirbhay's mother told us was that you said these things for publicity, that these are comments that you're making because you know it will have a reaction, you know that you'll be invited to TV studios and perhaps even tonight because you've said shocking things. I don't even want to repeat, I don't want to play again what you said, because there are views which should be condemned in any society today. Why did you say these things? Do you feel that this is what India should actually think today? Do you actually believe what you said, Mr. M.L. Sharma? One of the things I could repeat is that you said a woman is like a diamond. If you take her on the street, a dog will pick her up. You also made the point that in our culture there's no place for women. She's a flower that must be protected.
I simply say every woman, no, every lady who belong to our society is liable to be respected, liable to be protected, and they should not be left unprotected at any point of the time, at any place. And it's a duty and responsibility first to the family, then each and every male person, if he see any lady in a unpleasant circumstances or in an unsecured manner, he should save her at any cost. Now, if a lady is in an unsecured position at any point, then she is in a same position. Like an example I have given, if there is a food or sweet are on the street, the dog will bite it. What happened in Ramayana?
But didn't you echo, isn't that what the convicted rapist actually says as well?
It is not connected. It is not connected with what matter is happening.
No, but don't your views echo the same mindset? If a woman is out unprotected in single quotes, what happens to her then is in a way her fault.
This is not her fault. I never say it's a woman's fault. It's a fault of the society. It's a fault of the parents. It's a fault of the person and fault of the man who is not protecting the woman. I am saying so. That's my point.
We're going to get this thing or whatever, but AP Singh, what you said actually, let me make this point. Nirbhay's mother has said you should be arrested, both of you. We've had IDWA actually go to the police saying an FIR should be filed against both of you. The police say they're considering it because what you said, you actually said, and I'm going to play that what you said because it is so shocking, and frankly if that leads to some action, that is justified under the law. Let's just hear what Nirbhay's mother said and what Mr. AP Singh said a year ago, not in the documentary because that's banned, but what Nirbhay's mother said and what Mr. Singh said.
अगर हमारी सरकार इस डॉक्यूमेंट्री पे बैन लगा रही है तो उस दोनों वकील पे, उसके बयान पे क्यों नहीं FIR दर्ज होता है, उस पे क्यों नहीं मानहानि का दावा होता है? वो वकील है, कानून का प्रक्रिया सब जानता है, फिर भी गैर जिम्मेवारा की तरह बयान देता है। उसका पर्सनली हमको हट करने का कोई हक नहीं है। वो कहता है कि हमारी बेटी होती तो मैं फार्म हाउस में जला देता।
यदि मेरी बेटी या मेरी बहन शादी से पूर्व संबंधों को प्राथमिकता दे या शादी से पूर्व अपने चाल चरित्र और चेहरे को खराब करे, अपने चरित्रहीनता पर जा रहे, तो मैं ऐसी बहन और बेटी को निश्चित तौर पर अपने फार्म हाउस में खड़ा करके अपने परिवार, सभी परिवार वालों के सामने पेट्रोल डाल के उसमें आग लगा देने की हिम्मत रखता हूं, जज्बा रखता हूं। मैं उस राजपूत राजसी परिवार से हूं जहां इस तरह के चरित्र की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं है।
I mean, I don't even deny that Mr. AP Singh is on camera, but Justice Mehra, would you agree with what Nirbhay's mother said? When we talk, where do we begin when we talk about views like this?
I would like to answer both. Mr. Sharma said women should be protected. I don't know from whom. Woman has an equal right with a man. There is no question of protection. He is strong enough. So therefore to say women should be protected, it is like mother saying to a girl going to the market, you carry your brother with you who may be 5 years old. He will accompany you. It's a mindset which has to be changed. No woman requires protection if man's mindset is proper. If they behave properly, no protection is required. So far as Mr. Singh saying that I will burn my sister, mother, daughter, whatever it is, I am very shocked with this statement. Coming from a lawyer who is practicing in the court.
Should an FIR be filed? Is that a case for a FIR to be filed?
I think if the mother of Nirbhay is hurt and she feels she has been denigrated, her daughter has been denigrated, she has every right to file an FIR.
I'm just going to get in first Mr. Manan Kumar Mishra because in a way it's easy to pass the buck. We hear these outrageous statements and I played statements of senior politicians, I played statements of senior policemen who have said in different ways the same thing. That's really the shocking part, that it's considered normal. Mr. Mishra, you're the President of the Bar Council of India. Why should lawyers who make statements like this not be disbarred?
Oh, see, just now I have heard the statement of Mr. Sharma. Probably this AP Singh's statement is old one.
Yes, it was made a year and a half ago and nothing happened.
To my knowledge, there is a proceeding pending before the Delhi Bar Council. So far politicians are concerned, that is not my jurisdiction.
No, I'm asking
but
about
so
the
far
lawyers.
these two lawyers are concerned, Just now, as the head of the institution, I cannot open my mouth what will be the result. But after going through the statement of Mr. Sharma through media, today only we decided, the Bar Council of India, in the capacity of chairman, I decided to hold a meeting of the council tomorrow, though tomorrow is a holiday, but my office bearers of the council, they are coming, and we have taken this very seriously. It's prima facie, it appears that there is a clear case of professional misconduct. It appears, as you said, that it may be a case of popularizing, scandalizing the things just to gain cheap popularity. So if it is there, it's a case of professional misconduct. Just now I can't say what will be the result, but the Bar Council of India is meeting tomorrow. We will discuss this thing, we will examine the statements, and we will hold an inquiry, and if at all he is found, I can assure the audience here, the students of the law institutions, that we will take very serious note of it, and Bar Council may decide that such people should not wear the black coats and gowns.
What's actually sad is that it is an old statement. It was publicized, but just taken the outrage perhaps to the media focus to bring this up, but it should have been done perhaps earlier. Go ahead, Shazia.
So, though we have freedom of speech, but if you heard the religious sentiments or sentiments of a caste, there are laws about that. Anybody promoting misogyny, violence against women, this whole anti-women mentality, don't you think that should be included in this hate speech act, and they should be barred from that, and there should be serious actions of any, whether it's lawmakers or law enforcers, that they should have no place in a society, and there should be action taken against them, because you're hurting the pride and dignity of women who are equal citizens under the constitution. And of course they should be debarred, because when the understanding of law, of womanhood, of citizens is so skewed, why should we have lawyers like that?
In fact, I was just going to say, and Mr. Singh, I'm going to give you a chance to respond, because you've heard a threat of possible disbarment from the bar. Go ahead and respond.
My reply after threat by my honorable chairman. First you said, no. You should ask me question after arising question. You should ask my firstly. That question arise by some media persons, with a huge media persons, only for asking with my personal. That question asked by for my personal family, that what you will do when your sister, I am guardian.
You can't burn your daughter.
I am.
Your daughter is a citizen of India, or your sister is a citizen of India.
I know. How can I? If a person asks a question, that derogatory type question, what you will do? That what you will do when your sister? Why my sister, my daughter will do like this? Why she made?
This is not property.
Just listen. Why she will make illegal relation before marriage, before any society, my
Can I ask one question?
Any society. First, I give me reply. Please. First, first give me reply. I know. She's just like mother. I am the person who respect my mother. I touch feet daily. Morning and evening.
We've heard the justification. Yes,
that means that the moment you told the press
Yes.
that I will burn my daughter, I'll burn my these people, because if she is like that, it was in reference to Nirbhay's case.
No.
Therefore, what was in your mind?
Only for myself. Your sister.
No.
Your
Otherwise,
sister.
there was no.
Your sister.
Otherwise,
Your daughter.
I'm just going to get
Your
to
daughter. I am not my daughter. Nobody is backing up my daughter.
You are not the guardian of your daughter. India is the guardian of your daughter. You are not. You cannot commit a crime against your daughter. The state is the guardian of your daughter before you. Let me get some. Go ahead.
It is not a matter of property. It is a matter of guardianship.
Sir,
Do you have a birth certificate? Do you have a birth certificate? Don't try to loud insult me. Do you have birth certificate? My honorable member is here. Don't have a birth certificate. Do you have a birth certificate? Then you have a birth certificate. It's an apology to the court. I don't like this debate. Because you are objectifying women. Madam, if any person will ask like this type question, I never replied. What he will do? Yes, I am saying here. Nobody have right to ask this question. I am a respected man. It is not defamation of AP Singh. It is defamation of honorable member of Supreme Court of India. Yes.
Not at all, Mr. Singh. What you said is a defamation of the Supreme Court of India.
What
you said is a defamation of the Supreme Court of India.
Question nobody can ask.
Okay, let's just have some questions. Go ahead.
Okay, please. Let them ask the question.
Go ahead.
Please be a little patient and let's answer. Let's talk to each other.
So do you understand the simple fact that the Constitution of India guarantees your daughter that she can't be born by you? It's as simple as that.
I know.
Let's get a range of questions. Let's get a range of questions, Mr. Singh. No, you're not. Let's get a range of questions. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, go ahead and ask.
Actually, we have all these male protectors, and I'm trying to establish women between the divine position that we get as God and flower, and then you fall to the witch position, and we're just humans walking with men in an equal position. That's what people don't understand. We don't need people to touch our feet or make us gods anywhere. We're just equal people making choices every day, like fallible human beings.
I'm just getting in. Padma Sen, who is listening from Kolkata, because I think we shouldn't make this about Delhi. This is a debate that is being watched by India and sadly now by the world. Padma Sen, why don't you go ahead? You've heard the views which frankly no civilized citizen of India should hold today. We just heard who is the guardian of a daughter or a sister. Padma Sen, why don't you come in with your reactions there from Kolkata?
Well, I just feel that there are certain self-appointed guardians who have decided to guard their daughters and their sisters or whatever, and also self-appointed keepers of our culture. They keep telling you what your culture is. I mean, why are they the most knowledgeable people about our culture? One thing I feel is that in every religion, I find that in any religious society, women are considered the keepers of virtue. Why? I don't understand this. What would this gentleman do if his son had had an affair? Would he also burn the son?
Yes, surely. That question asked about my daughter.
You generally like to burn people. That's what I think.
Then I
you like playing with fire.
I never like loose character. Well, our India's motto is clear. Best gone, nothing gone.
Mr. Sharma, that is what is defined, whether it's a boy or a girl. It's an honor killing which the Supreme Court, which you claim to represent, has ruled very strongly against honor killings, saying they're a disgrace to their society.
Then I will do.
Come in as Additional Solicitor General.
That rule is not adopted before.
When you promote it, it is also
not promoted.
You are promoting honor killings.
I know. How can I control my sister and
if you can come in here, both as a member of the BJP and also as Additional Solicitor General. One, do you agree with Nirbhay's mother? You were in the program that day with her. You witnessed what she said. Do you agree with her too when she asked why isn't the government arresting these men? Why are FIRs? Leslie again, who was participating within that program, has left India because she was afraid that she would be arrested. Yet we have people, whether it's Mr. Singh, whether it is senior politicians, whether it is in some cases judges, whether it is in some cases policemen, who make worse statements every day and are walking free.
I think, Sonia, the problem with all of us is that when people in position make irresponsible, scandalous, offensive and derogatory statements, they get away with it, and without realizing that basically they have a substantial influence on the rest of the society. A, they address a situation in a scandalous manner and therefore are offensive to public decency and everything else. B, they have a power to influence the way society thinks, and C, unfortunately, they actually reflect the manner in which the society may be thinking or may be wanting to think. So I think irrespective of stature, it has nothing to do with position of people, but when people make statements which basically offend morality to such an extent that it hurts you, it is offensive, I think it is high time that action should be taken.
Amod can't come in here because I think the fact, and let me make this point, what Mr. Singh has said today, we've seen it echoed by lawyers, we've seen it echoed by this police officers caught on hidden camera, we've seen it echoed by various people in authority. Why is it that rot is not addressed? When a documentary shows you that what a convicted rapist murderer says is exactly the same thing that is being said around us today, how police officers like you were in the police at one point, how do you address that problem?
Actually, I had an opportunity to be part of this process.
Yes, you were interviewed in that documentary.
Because I was also there, and I also talked about something. I talked about juvenile, I talked about death sentence, gave my views whatever I had to. It's really outrageous. I mean, what I saw really about my colleagues from the legal fraternity, that whatever they have said is totally outrageous, and whatever was told by others also, which I saw just now, I mean, something totally unacceptable. In the case of lawyers, I would like to make a point. See, all of us, ma'am Usha Mehra is sitting here, she knows better than us, that the legal process or the justice is not only the judge's business. The justice is a common business of all concerned, in the sense that a lawyer, prosecution and defense lawyers, a policeman, an ex-policeman like me, a judge of course, all of us are equally accountable. We have a responsibility. It is not that they were defending the accused persons and making this statement. It's a mindset. It's really outrageous. It's something which everybody will think is a result of a diseased mind. I am sorry to say. I don't mind saying it. I mean, it's something which is totally unacceptable, because I mean, ma'am said, and all of us know. I mean, half the humanity the women are. Do we intend to protect half the humanity against half the humanity? What is nonsense? I mean, something which is totally. No, listen. Just please hold on.
Women don't need a savior. You are the savior.
I mean, you are not. That's a fact. I mean, this kind of thought is totally outdated. The kind of thought some people, the previous ones, you know, the politician, police officers and all, if they made a statement like this, probably, I mean, they were not in the normal senses. Mr. A.P. Singh probably, you know, when he made this statement last time, and this case took place, I was on the media also, and I heard him speak, and then also felt the same way. So the entire issue is that probably what Leslie did, because she came, she met, yes, and we made this statement, she was probably trying to put up a picture. A picture means the complete picture, in which everybody had to say something. One point I would like to say, that it's slightly disproportionate, in the sense that the space given to our
views like this
was slightly more than it really deserved. I mean, that point I would like to make. Similarly, that accused also, probably he was given more space. Less space could have done, and things would have been slightly better than what they are.
It should be in the same views. It should be in the voices of the people out or who were actually protesting against
between the two, between the accused and the lawyers who are defending the accused, I would hold you more responsible. Because, I mean, the accused was defending himself, saying whatever he is totally irresponsible. He is after accused in the most horrendous crime.
That's an interesting point, Mr. Sharma, coming that you are more responsible. That accused is defending himself. You have no justification for making these statements.
1 minute. Give me opportunity to say something.
Yes.
I am defending accused, certainly. When this statement was recorded, I never knew what's happened. Number one. What he stated, I never knew. That's also. Last time also, today also, my concern is only one. In this matter also, I came to get a justice for Nirbhaya herself. Even in High Court, I said.
How can you get justice for Nirbhaya by being a lawyer for her, the man convicted of raping her?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
No, agreed. Which you can say that you want to give him a fair trial, but
1 minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Our duty is to reach up to a truth.
Yes.
And that's we were trying to do my best. You know that during that proceeding till the appeal, the accused were not given Hindi translations also. And I was fighting for nail and tooth, and after Supreme Court order, then the Hindi translation of the entire set was given to the accused person. Till that they never knew what are going on against him. My duty, that one. Second one, I am sorry, my lord, lady lord. My concern is one, since my birth, even today also. The lady is the most respectable and is the only respectable in the society. If lady is not there, we are not there at all.
But who defines
1 minute.
No, but who defines respectable?
Let me say so. I am saying my view.
No, but I can't give such place to views which are absolutely...
1 minute. 1 minute. No, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Respect. Individuals, the human beings like us. What's the difference?
Correct. Exactly. Correct. No.
Your job as a lawyer is to defend somebody. But we are debating the kind of comments that you have made.
No, I am not commenting.
Even if we take it out of the context of Nirbhaya, it's completely unacceptable.
I did not.
Considering that you guys are lawyers. Just tell me one thing. You guys are the most, you know laws inside out. You study it. tell me, in the ambit of law, in the Constitution of India, do you think what you guys have said stands by the laws of Constitution? Can you defend that?
One thing.
Can you defend that?
Under Article 20.
Just defend it as a lawyer. Can you defend what you have said, sir?
Like Indian culture doesn't allow women to go out after 7 or 8 and they
the
should not
moment
wear
we have to
particular
say,
kind of clothes. Who the hell are they to decide what Indian culture is?
1 minute.
And what the culture is. I mean, this country has many cultures. Which culture they are talking about?
I want to go across to somebody who I think all of you know.
May I give the answer?
So do you understand the difference?
Yes, but I want to just go across to RJ Guinea, who is joining us from Bangalore. I'm just going to come back to you. I'm just going to come back to you.
May I give the answer?
Mr. Sharma, I'm going to come back to you. I want to go across to RJ Guinea in Bangalore. I will come back to you because she's going to answer RJ Guinea in Bangalore. Again, she's from a popular radio channel in Delhi. And she also had Mr. Singh on, and the response, because there's actually been a huge response to the statements Mr. Singh made on your radio show. Guinea, you're a young woman. What is this campaign that you're currently running, and what have you found about the responses that are coming in? And I think that's really the message. This is not, India is not defined by what the rapist said, what these lawyers said, what those people who, as clips I played, just said. India is defined by voices in the audience, other sane voices,
exactly,
and the voices of people who are fighting against this patriarchy. Go ahead, Giri.
So we had AP Singh on our show on the radio station Radio City, and we asked him why is it that he was defending the rapist, and the perspective he wanted to take was how tough is it to defend a rapist. Except Mr. Singh, for the last 2 days, right now that he's taken back that statement, for the last 2 days on radio has said statements like, every woman who's out till 9 is basically a cabaret dancer. Every woman goes out drinking, and it is only your moral character that will decide whether you can be raped or not. Today I am wearing a suit. So he will, Mr. Singh, I have these statements on radio, they are being broadcast between yesterday and today, they've been broadcast about 85 times. You have said these statements. Also, what you have very clearly said is that some drunkards will drive your daughters home and men will be happy to see their daughters drunk. It's disgusting, the vitriolism that this man has said. And in fact, he challenged us openly on radio, saying that 70% Delhi agrees with his point of view. We got SMSs, we become a huge viral. Today morning, I took Mr. Singh on air and said 98% Delhi disagrees with you. He completely negated it.
You are not.
He had challenged us openly, saying that he will drop the case.
20 minutes. And you are showing only 1.5 minutes.
I made that statement to you.
I think I want to
you are sending SMS.
Sonia.
It is absolutely illegal. That is the point. It is absolutely illegal. Pinky Anand, I want to bring you in again on this, and this I want to ask you as a BJP member as well as a ASG. Why is it that the government has addressed its outrage on the image of India being shown in a documentary? Now, you may not like the documentary, you may hate it, you may not watch it. That's everybody's right to decide. Anyway, the court is now banned it, so it's an academic debate in India. But why is the government addressing its outrage, its muscle on this, rather than looking at these issues? If you want to arrest someone, arrest people who make statements like this. If you want to outrage over the fact that in Haryana today, a teenage girl who was gang raped has hung herself. She has hung herself because the police have not arrested the accused in the case. This happens every day. It's not reported. But the Parliament of India is outraged over a documentary and whether tourism in India will be impacted. Pinky Anand, go ahead.
I think, Sonia, we are taking it very much out of context for one, and secondly, as far as things said today, you have a court order which has restrained the display of the film. It's not the central government alone. The court felt in the circumstances with the FIR which is there in place that this film created public mischief, annoyance, irritation, shock, disbelief, and all the other features that go to disturb public peace and cause public mischief. So that is the backdrop, and including the IT Act. So that is the backdrop of which the order has been passed. And I think it is wrong of you to say that the government should have done something else. The government is doing whatever it should be doing, and in fact it is going further. So you can't possibly say, you've seen, for example, even on the Google, the movie was removed after the protest by the government. So I think the whole idea is this. Sonia, allow me to, just one short,
you said the government has done. The previous UPA government announced 1,000 crores, not a rupee was spent of the 1,000 crores. This budget is added to another 1,000 crores. So you have 2,000 crores, of which nothing has been spent so far. rape crisis centers recommended by Justice Mehra, who's sitting with me. I'll come to her. They announced that there'll be, I think, over 600. It's been cut down to 1 per state. So when you say the government is doing enough, both governments, the ex-UPA and this NDA government, is so far not doing enough.
No, Sonia, you're right. It should have been done yesterday. Nobody is disputing that fact, and I'm with you. And I hope that the action gets taken at the earliest. That the Nirbhaya Fund was meant to put the security of women into place and the necessarily infrastructure. So what has not been done, I am not saying it should not be done. By all means, I'm with you to say it should be done as of yesterday, and whatever the quickest possible, because these crisis centers will help to alleviate the problems of security of women in the first instance, and the funds would go a long way in providing the security, in providing education, in providing the necessary infrastructure, the policing, all those aspects which would put an, if not an end, at least total minimizing of such kind of outrageous activities that are taking place.
May I ask a question,
Let
please?
me just know.
May I ask a question?
No, Mr. Sharma, I want to get to Justice Mehra specifically on that. We just heard Pinky Anand making that point that about that, yes, of course, these things should have been done yesterday. But as somebody who actually headed the commission, when you see these recommendations gone waste, you've seen all the grand announcements, as I said, made by 2 consecutive finance ministers, Mr. P. Chidambaram, Mr. Arun Jaitley. Are you disappointed today?
Thoroughly disappointed, because the recommendations were such which could have saved the women from everything. Not only me. Supreme Court in 1996 in Prakash Singh's case said there should be more recruitment of the police officer, they should be seen on the road, they should be standing at the bus stand, they should also they should be available at the malls, they should accompany the buses, but nothing of that sort has happened.
Madam, that's what I am asking.
I want to make a small point here.
I am asking.
Secondly, we said there should be in almost,
I am asking.
just a minute, Mr. Sharma. In Delhi, in all district, there should be a one-stop center, the crisis center we call it, and that for that no extra amount is required. Same doctors available in the Safdarjung hospital, or for that matter All India Institute, one can be allocated for this purpose. An NGO can be also attached to that.
But nothing's actually happened.
Nothing has happened.
That's really the problem. Wait, Mr. Kant, I just
Only
want
one
to
question.
I just want to first look at this survey.
Madam,
I want to first look at this survey, Mr. Sharma. Just 2 surveys. One survey which has just come out today, over 10,000 people interviewed in Haryana. In that, 91% of parents in Haryana of 10,000 interviewed said they would prefer to have boys. They said 66% said we don't see women and girls in public places after sunset. 89% of women work at home in the fields, and 70% of students report seeing more men in public spaces. Yuva Nagrik, now I'm going to ask all the young people here. This is a survey conducted by Mumbai-based NGO over 6,000 school students. 55% students in the age group of 15 to 19 say that the way women dress and behave provokes men. These are young people of India today. 39% girls, 43% boys agreed women had to accept a certain degree of violence. 52% agreed main role of women was to do household chores, raise children. 36% girls and 44% boys are all right with dowry. I want to ask the young people of India. These are 2 men whose views we may say shame India. It's easy to shout at them, arrest them. What about these views and these surveys?
You will stop me in advance.
I want to get some new voices.
Gentlemen, I want to give you an answer, all of you.
I'll come back to you, sir.
You have voting.
I would like to congratulate Mr. Sharma and Mr. Singh. You seem to know.
Let me answer you.
Let me submit, sir.
Please.
You seem to know a lot about Indian culture.
Yes.
You tell me from Ramayana, when Draupadi was being, Ma Sita was being taken away from Ravana, was she nude?
No.
No. So how can you say less clothing defines your modesty?
I am not saying so.
Or no. You say it provokes men. How does it provoke men?
I never said.
Draupadi was Sheer Haran.
I never said.
No, sir. You are a little less on facts.
No.
Draupadi का Sheer Haran भरी सभा में हुआ था. So called. Everyone was there. Who to protect? You are resisting change. You are sick-minded. आप aggression से ग्रसित हैं. You cannot see women liberated going much against you, forward than you. I have seen what kind of people would say. You say modernization is not modernization is not allowed. 1 minute. Modernization is not allowed. Don't your daughter carry cell phone? Can you monitor that?
It's nothing with that.
Some people don't even let you. Some Khap Panchayat, they don't let you carry cell phones.
From social
Shazia,
sites are there on the phones.
comment on that, on this view of of young people. That's the reason you talk about cocktail childs and cell phones, because cell phones and genes are often seen as
So somehow, can I reply all of you? Please,
I will come to you, sir.
Can I reply?
Mr. Sharma, you can reply,
but you are
I am asking about cell phone and genes.
Can I reply?
I am asking about cell phone and genes in this survey.
Let him say.
Can I reply, please?
Okay, go ahead, Dhanakar, go ahead.
Please.
Go ahead.
I am asking only the protection and security of ladies. Is it a fault of mine? I am asking only simple one.
Because I think it is a fault of yours. I think it is a...
Every time you
Okay,
lady, women, women.
Let Shazia answer, go ahead.
I think, sir,
Let Shazia answer, go ahead.
Sir, your idea of masculinity, of machismo, is
That is
misplaced.
you are right.
You
That's
feel very
something.
insecure.
You may be right at your point, that is your view.
No,
I must tell you one thing.
Women are not the sole repository of
lady
culture.
requires security
Women
or
are not the sole repository of
No, no,
culture.
no, one
You
minute.
are wearing Western clothes.
That's
you are wearing a
very
tie,
enlarged-
sir.
that is
You
enlarged-
wear the gizmos.
you
You
are-
use gizmos. You use
No,
the
no,
gadgets.
no, no, no.
You
You
cannot
are
be
enlarging the issue.
Mr. Sharma, you said there is no
You
place
are
for women in our
enlarging the
culture.
issue.
Property.
You said there is no place for women in our culture.
Why, women means I have said something different.
Yes.
We have daughter, we have mother, we have sister, we have mother. The moment we
We
say
have friends, we have citizens, we have women on the streets, we have teachers, we have doctors, we have
nothing
lawyers.
wrong. You are friend, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. That's a good enough. What I say.
You can be a girlfriend also, there's nothing
Let
wrong.
me speak.
Yes.
Let me reply. If a man having a dirty thing in mind and see a lady only as a woman, that we don't tolerate. We should not.
See her as a woman, see her as a woman, not as a daughter or
You should
sister.
work on yourselves and work on men.
I want
Exactly.
I want to bring in Aparna Sen. I want to bring in.
There's a problem with the men then.
Portrayed in your speech.
No, the lady should be respected. A boy, a man should not have dirty thing mind at the moment of looking
There is
a
no
lady.
should or should not.
This is not about. I want to bring in Aparna Sen. Aparna Sen, do you feel that a strong message must be sent out that these views are unacceptable? I begin. Nirbhay's mother said arrest them.
Men should
Aidwa
keep
has
their dirty
filed an
thoughts.
FIR. Do you think that you need to send out a strong message by making sure that
think you
even
should
these
see
views
anything
are
with a
considered
dirty mind?
illegal in our society?
Do you think that a lady should be seen with a dirty thing?
Aparna Sen, go ahead.
That's what you're doing.
There is a shouting match going
I
on.
don't.
But I'll try to make myself
Let's
heard.
give everyone a
madam.
chance to respond.
I'm sorry,
Aparna
madam.
Sen, go ahead.
I
Let's
respect
give everyone a
the lady
chance to
and all the
respond.
men.
Aparna Sen, go ahead.
Yes, I think when he says look at a lady as a woman, what I think he's trying to say is don't objectify her, don't treat her as a sex object, and he's using the word woman instead, which is of course very wrong. I have one question for Mr. Sharma. So does he think that it's all right for cabaret dancers and prostitutes to get raped?
No. No. I'm not saying that. I simply, and I'm on the
it's
point
okay?
that
No, but
we
you
should
said
respect the
only
lady. We
ladies,
should not
Mr.
have a
Sharma.
dirty thing for the lady in our mind. This is simple I am saying.
Let us go back. Mr. Amol Khan, let me tell you that we are getting many calls as you are speaking. Mr. Amol Khan,
wants respect. They want equality.
we are simply saying that
You treat them
Madam,
equal.
that's a larger issue, I agree.
Mr. Amol Khan,
Please
don't respect us.
Should I not respect?
Mr. Amol Khan, people are calling us. Just ask. Mr. Amol Khan, people are calling us, and as a former police officer, we've spoken to the police. We said Aidwa has asked for an FIR to be filed against the comments of these lawyers. The police have said we filed a general FIR against the film. We'll see if this needs to be examined. This is the kind of soft handling or soft peddling which is what I think irritates people. Why is it that if somebody makes comments like this, whoever the person may be, as I said, a politician, policeman, these lawyers, makes a comment like this, that they are not arrested immediately? Why is an FIR not filed? Why is no action taken? Why is this not seen as hate speech?
As a policeman again, I mean, understanding the law, although Ma'am Mara is sitting here, so I won't hazard giving an opinion.
Yes.
But then I would like to think this way, that let us say if the police is saying that they have registered a general kind of FIR, in that case, well, they can take action against them also.
Why is this not seen as hate speech or inciting violence? Why is this not seen as inciting violence against his daughter?
No, Sonia, let me clarify. That is not a fact, because as reported in the media. I haven't talked to my former colleagues in the police to find out what exactly they have done. But then it is something very different. The view by the government that has been taken is more about the public opinion. It's more about the people's reaction. It's more about the fact that how people think about it. It is not about the conduct of individuals. It's not about that. So that's the point I am trying to say.
So maybe it should be a separate FIR, and IDWA has asked for only this FIR. See, Mr. Mishra, you have said that you have said
on the statement made by an individual.
Now the entire statement made by, because see, as I said earlier, that the statement made by the accused, if I have to judge between the two statement made by accused, the statement made by the lawyers, it's more outrageous.
It's more outrageous.
Decidedly.
So Mr. AP Singh, people say, why are you walking free when the rapist is convicted and in jail? You should be also in jail, maybe not for the same charge, obviously, but for promoting honor killing.
It is a wrong thing. Law is in India. Don't worry, law is in India. If you debating on the point of that, if you debating only for my arrest, then public is residing in India 125 crore. Don't worry. Our thing is wealth gone, nothing gone. Health gone, something gone. And if character gone, means everything. If you stop, don't worry. You are start at the point of character. Don't worry. First listen. If you want to stop like this type crime against women, you should stop Valentine Days. You should stop Valentine Days. You should stop. Yes, I will get reply. You should start Bhaiya Dooj. You should start Bhaiya Dooj. You should start Rakshabandhan. Yes, you should start Rakshabandhan. You should start Kiss Day. Last days, start Kiss Day on very large number. Kiss Day. What is the definition of Kiss Day?
Go ahead and come in. You want to say something?
Start Mata Pita Divas. Yes, you should start. Yes.
You can have both. You can have both Mata Pita Divas and
India is not only metro city. India belongs to Guwahati to Chowpatty, Kanyakumari to Kashmir.
Exactly.
India is residing in the rural areas. Where what is the definition of? You ask the question about the rural areas. Valentine's Day. What is the Valentine's Day?
Let Mr. Mishra, who is actually the person who can actually do something along with the police who didn't want to be part of the show, but Mr. Mishra, some things have to be seen as unacceptable. I don't care what Mr. Singh feels about Valentine's Day or Mata Pita Divas, let him feel it. But some things are unacceptable. And the respect for mother and father.
You are looking fine. You are looking fine.
Just a minute.
Let Mr. Mishra speak. Let Mr. Mishra speak. Go ahead. Your meeting is happening tomorrow on Holi.
Yes, tomorrow on Holi because of urgency of the matter.
Though he said this 1.5 years ago, so I'm a bit cynical.
No,
when the media said it, that they had an urgent meeting.
Urgent meeting tomorrow only.
Please ask him not to decide. Please don't decide here.
I can't. I can't. I can only say that an inquiry will be held.
Obviously.
And of course, since I am here before the NDTV, I will not be a part of that inquiry.
As an individual, as a lawyer, do you feel that these statements let the profession down?
Naturally. Mr. Singh, he is talking of the character of the woman, the character of the girls. Now, first of all, he is a lawyer. He is a lawyer. And as a lawyer's point of view, first he will have to learn the character of a lawyer, the professional ethics which a lawyer is supposed to actually maintain.
And the law itself.
And the law itself, what is the law of the nation, what is the law of the land. You will kill your daughter, your sister, everything. As a lawyer at least, it is not supposed to be.
I want to ask people who haven't asked questions before. Let's just get that young girl in. Go ahead.
For AP Singh, what is your definition of a good character?
Yes, a person, a boy. A number of audience readers know Hindi. I will give reply in Hindi. Because all over India, I will give you. एक बच्चा एक माता पिता के प्रति समर्पित होता है और माता पिता अपना पूरा जीवन उस बच्चे के लिए, बेटा हो या बेटी, उसके लिए समर्पित कर देते हैं, लगा देते हैं। और हर बच्चा चाहता है, हर बच्चा चाहता है वो अपने माता पिता का सम्मान करे, उनके लिए करे। जो भी माता पिता अपना करता है, जो भी सुन लीजिए, आप सुन लीजिए, आपको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा वो जवाब, इसलिए आपको बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आपके एनडीटीवी देख रहे हमारे दर्शकों को बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। एग्जैक्टली क्या मतलब है माता पिता अपना जीवन वो क्वेश्चन नहीं इसका क्वेश्चन करेक्टर नहीं समझा रहा हूँ, करेक्टर की डिफिनेशन बता रहा हूँ। माता पिता चाहते हैं मेरा बच्चा सुरक्षित रहे, संरक्षित रहे, उसे सम्मान मिले, प्यार मिले, इससे अलग हटता है बच्चा जब इससे तो उसका करेक्टर डाउन होता है। अगर वो रात में बॉयफ्रेंड के साथ होता है definition of character. She is asking what is the definition of character as per me. I am giving definition of character. Character means not moving in night.
The discussion on character.
Just
1 minute. I think also the discussion is not too much. This discussion has become too much. Wait. This discussion has become too much for people in the studio. But let me ask Pinky Anand also. Pinky Anand, the clips I played in the beginning of the program, it had senior politicians. It had the Madhya Pradesh minister saying women have to be careful how they dress. It had Sheila Dikshit saying why is somebody out at 3 a.m. It had the RSS chief saying that rapes happen in India, not in Bharat. Why do you and other women politicians, other progressive thinking politicians not stand up and condemn this? If you won't condemn it, you will hear mindsets like this again and again. Why don't you condemn it?
Sonia, I think we are very clear in all these features. We have been condemning any statements made by anybody. This has nothing to do with stature, affiliation, party or anything else of that kind. When you are dealing with women's security, women's respect, women's honor, any of these features, security is the primary aspect. There is no question that there is any compromise on that. But condemnation and action are two different things. Action is taken by the authorities concerned. Please do remember that. It is a good situation that some action is being taken now. It is good that you are addressing this issue now in front of all these youngsters who are taking up cudgels against all these people who are making such statements of shameless statement and such objectionable statements. I think I have never heard anything worse than what has been said as far as the situation is concerned.
Okay, we're almost out of time. Final words from the young people in the audience.
I just want to say one very important thing.
Yes.
You know, I want to play the devil's advocate here. These two are here. They're saying whatever and it's objectionable, it's repulsive. I think some of us might want to throw up. But this also reflects the mindset of India. 77% of people in that debate, in that radio show agreed with it. So this is a manifestation. It's rearing its ugly head. What do we do?
I thought she said 98% actually against it.
Against it. But there are a lot of people who agree.
The survey I showed, yes, the survey of the young people.
I'm talking about the survey. So what do you do about that? They're coming out with a you can do whatever, but what do you do about the mindset?
Give me, go ahead and ask a question quickly because we're almost out of time.
मैम AP सिंह सर के खिलाफ तो
Okay.
कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए, सही बात नहीं है।
लेकिन क्या जितने हमारे सीनियर पॉलिटिशियंस हैं जो इस तरह के वक्तव्य आते हैं उनके खिलाफ भी कार्रवाई कराने के लिए इस पैनल में कोई तैयार है?
I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you.
Politicians ने बयान दिए हैं whichever are against the normal norms, to my mind they should be arrested and prosecuted. Because politicians and the so-called religious people, they are the culprit who have spoiled the society more than anybody else.
I'm going to end with that because we're completely out of time. And the final verdict of political leaders has to come from the people of India. If you vote politicians in who make statements like this, you won't see them again. We're completely out of time. You can continue this right after this, but thank you so much for watching. Let's see what actually happens. At least if these comments, at least if action is taken against these comments in the beginning, but you have to address the larger root problem. Don't ban a film, ban these comments. Thanks for watching. Good night.